getting to know my wife and talking with her on set. Is that right, Xander? Yes, that's right.
Where is Jolene?
Jolene is right back here.
She
Stand up, sweetheart. Stand up.
No,
There you go.
Commissioner, hello.
But I know that she's had long conversations with you about homelessness, about how the Salvation Army addresses homelessness. Tell me a little bit about your perspective on this. I was struck by what Kristana said about family. Because really in the movie, you form a family, and we see that all the time. We are social creatures, so we form these families, and your character, Harris, does just that in the encampment. So how has this all affected your thinking, Xander?
Well, I always feel a little almost embarrassed and just obviously humbled I always want to be, in a movie, you want the movie to speak for itself, and actors talking about it, always like, even though these guys are all so eloquent and said such great things, but through this whole process, I've been humbled from the day your wife and I forget the woman that was in charge of PR for the Salvation Army that came to set with her in Sacramento, and as Billy was saying, the people that have devoted their entire lives to walking the walk, rather than so many of us, I know myself, have talked the talk and have done little tiny things and little efforts here and there, but it's so humbling to be around people that have committed their lives to helping the lives and lessening the suffering of others the way you all have. And obviously this film is enormously enlightening from every point of view, because you get to see how many different stories, how many different ways in which one can fall through the net. And it's terrifying and disturbing how much greater the frequency seems to be these days. It doesn't seem conceivable that the most successful, wealthiest society in the world has this extraordinary, disproportionate number of people on the streets. And we know it's not right, and somehow the division in the country, the left and the right, we're locked in our bubbles, we're locked in our and it's almost impossible to avoid the cliches of the platitudes but by the grace of God, or whatever one believes in, go I. And we kind of want to avert our gaze and look away, because we tell ourselves, maybe if I give them money, they're just going to spend it on drugs and alcohol or whatever. And so whatever it is that we do that numbs our minds to the reality of their suffering, and that somehow allows us to forget that we are all one and we're all separated, and if someone else is suffering, it's causing me pain. And I think we all feel that. So any opportunity we have, like this movie, I'm so grateful for Julia and Robert, who put his own money